Shalom Bar, Wild Peace. That's the title of a poem written by Yehudah Amichai in 1971. It was also the inspiration 37 years later for a major oratorio by Cantors Charles Osborne and Aryeh Finklestein. Yehudah Amichai is considered one of Israel's greatest poets. He received the Israel Prize for Literature, and his works have been translated into 30 languages. This poem, Wild Peace, is one of his best known. When Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1994, he invited Amichai to come and read the poem there. Pope Leo XIV quoted the poem during his 2025 Christmas address in his call for a profound organic peace. 2 months later, Bono and the iconic Irish band U2 featured Amichai's poem on their recording. Amichai's poem is a call for peace, not to be imposed artificially from above by politicians and treaties. Amichai's peace results from a ground swell. Wild peace is like a wild flower. It is not cultivated. It grows naturally and inevitably. Let's have a close look at the poem that inspired Charles Osborne's great oratorio. We cite Johanna Bronk's wonderful translation. We seem to be entering in the middle of a conversation, perhaps an argument about politics. What kind of peace are we talking about? Amichai proposes and rejects several models, not the peace of a ceasefire, an armistice, a resting of weapons. One of the hallmarks of Amichai's style is the mixing of classical and modern Hebrew, the formal and the vernacular, the Hebrew of the Bible and the Hebrew of the street. So here's the biblical reference. It comes from one of Isaiah's visions of the messianic end of days, a utopia in which there will be no more war. Even in the animal world, natural enemies will live in peace with one another. But Amichai rejects this too as the model for the peace he is seeking, not the formality of a ceasefire, not the vision promised by religion, rather something more real, more natural, uncultivated. This next section of the poem presents and rejects two models of peace, one contemporary and one biblical. Here is the biblical reference, again from Isaiah. The poet imagines the noise of hammers beating metal to reshape the swords into plows. He seems to be implying, don't make such a noise, such a fuss. Nor does he want to hear the loud stamps of bureaucrats authorizing technical documents. And then Amichai presents what he considers real peace. The whipped up light foam seems to be used as a symbol of celebration, of optimism, held up as the opposite of dark sadness. Amichai reminds us that he is not looking for perfection. He can't wait for the end of days. He's willing to settle for just a little rest for the wounded. Finally, Amichai describes his perfect peace. Shalom bar, wild peace, metaphorically related to pirchei bar, wild flowers. Amichai's vision of peace is not artificial, man-made, imposed upon the land. It is like wild flowers, which can sprout quickly and spread throughout the field. And the earth insistently pushes up these wild flowers, not imposed from above, but from the ground up, like a ground swell. In his speech at the Dublin Conference in 1988, Amichai said, "If there is a common theme in my poems, beside their authentic connection to my life, my times, and my place. It is the desire to make my poems healing and comforting without lying and without pretending to be either happy on the one hand or suffering on the other. Poetry is necessary for life, just as prayers were in their time. Here now is the last movement of Osborne's great oratorio, Like Wildflowers Suddenly, based on Amichai's poem.